In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a rear brake line on your Ram 1500. This is going to be for the right side of the vehicle, and it will be located behind the wheel. Let's get started. Using a brake pedal depressor, we're going to push down the brake pedal, and we're going to pin it against the seat and have it hold the brake pedal down. Using a 22mm socket, remove the 5 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a 12mm wrench, we're going to loosen the hard line for our brakes. We're looking up on the passenger side, right behind the fuel tank. Make sure you have a collection bucket under you. We will have fluid come out of this line once it's removed. Remove the line from the fitting. Follow that brake line back, and it's going to be in a plastic stay. We're going to use a pick, and we're going to open this tab on the side right here, and that'll allow us to open this door. Then we can remove our line out of that plastic stay. We're going to follow it along behind the spare tire, all the way over to the right side of the vehicle. We have one more plastic stay. This is going to be located on the right side, right next to our muffler. Pop that tab open that door. Dislodge the brake line. Remove the ABS harness from the brake line. Pull straight out. Move that out of our way. Using a 13mm, we're going to remove the bolt for the brake line bracket. Remove the bolt. Using a 15mm wrench, remove the banjo bolt off the caliper. Be sure you have a collection bucket under you. Fluid will come out. Remove the brake line. Remove both crush washers from the banjo bolt and remove the banjo bolt from the brake line. Looking right above the differential, right behind our spare tire, we have a plastic stay. Using a pick, we're going to open that up, pop that door open, and pull your brake line out of that bracket. Pull straight out and remove the trim piece. Twist the wing nut and remove the toolkit. Remove the screw and remove your toolkit. Using the supplied toolkit with the truck, we're going to drop our spare tire. We're going to lower this about 1.5 to 2 feet. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt. Pull the brake line up and over the exhaust on the left side of the vehicle. And we're going to get it under it. Pull the heat shield down and forward, and now pull your brake line behind the heat shield. Remove the brake line assembly from the vehicle. Install the brake line behind the sway bar link and up over the exhaust. Since we're right here in the middle, let's install our brake line. Close that tab down. Install the brake line into the fitting. Get it started by hand. Snug it down. Install the brake line into the plastic stay. Close the door. Push your heat shield up into place. Get the bolt started and snug it down. Install the brake line bracket up into place and get the bolt started. Using a 16mm wrench, hold this offline, and use a 12mm wrench, and we're going to snug our fitting down. Just get it snug, don't tighten it yet. Grab your banjo bolt, install a crush washer onto it. Be sure that there isn't already one on it. Install this through your brake line. Install the second crush washer. Install the brake line onto the caliper. Snug the bolt down. Torque the banjo bolt to 20 foot-pounds. Install the ABS harness onto the brake line plastic stays. Do this for all 3 clips. Using a 16mm wrench, hold the soft line, and we are going to tighten down our hard line. Get it nice and snug. Snug down the bolt for the brake line bracket. Get it nice and tight. Remove the brake pedal depressor. I'm going to install a bleeder bottle onto my caliper. I'm going to remove the bleeder cap and install my bleeder bottle over the bleeder. I'm going to use an 11mm wrench. I'm going to open this line and we're going to gravity bleed this caliper. We're going to wait until we have fluid flowing out of our hose with no bubbles. And once you have nice clean fluid with no bubbles coming out, go ahead and close that bleeder down. Get it nice and snug. I'm going to grab a clean rag with some parts cleaner, remove my bleeder bottle, clean up the area, reinstall the bleeder cap, remove the bottle, install the wheel, get all the lug nuts started, snug them down. Torque the wheels in a star pattern to 130 foot-pounds. Using the spare tire tools, raise the spare tire. Put the toolkit all back together and install it into the vehicle. Get the hole for the jack lined up with the hole in the floor and install the bolt. Go until it bottoms out. Install the panel into place and push until you hear that click. Once you're done gravity bleeding your caliper, hop into the truck, press the pedal a few times, pump up the brakes. Now we're going to go to our master cylinder and top it off. Using a clean rag, we're going to clean all around our cap, getting rid of any of the dirt and debris. Remove your cap. The cap usually tells you which fluid to put in. This one is not. We're going to be using .3 fluid in this system. We're going to put that cap to the side. We're going to use our fluid extractor, and we're going to extract all of the old fluid from this master cylinder. Fill the master cylinder to the full line. Fill to the max line and reinstall your cap. We're going to start here on our first wheel in the right rear. Then we're going to move to our second one, which is going to be our left rear. Moving on to our right front, and then finally our left front. Here at the first wheel, we're going to remove our bleeder cap. I'm going to use an 11mm wrench, and we're going to put it over that bleeder. Then we're going to install our bleeder bottle. We're going to have an assistant pop in the car, and they're going to pump up the brakes for us. Once they pump up the brake, they're going to hold it. We're going to crack our bleeder free. Their foot is going to go to the floor. Once they hit the floor, they're going to let us know, and then we're going to close our bleeder back up. While we're bleeding it, you're going to see all of the fluid coming out of the hose into our bottle. We're going to continue this process until we have nice clean fluid with no bubbles coming out of all of our calipers. Go ahead and pump them up. Go ahead and pump them up. And one more time. And that'll be our last time. We had nice clean fluid with no bubbles coming out of our hose. We're going to remove the hose from our bleeder. Remove your wrench. Using a clean rag with some parts cleaner, clean up the area if you made any mess, and reinstall your bleeder cap. After we're done bleeding the other side, we'll see you at the master cylinder. Remove the cap, and we're going to top off our master cylinder. Top it off to the max line. Reinstall the cap. Now we're at the right front wheel. Remove the bleeder cap. Install the wrench. Install your bleeder bottle. Go ahead and pump them up. Pump them up. And that time we had the nice clean fluid coming out of our hose. We're going to go ahead and remove our bleeder bottle, remove our wrench, clean the area if needed, and reinstall our cap. Repeat this process on the left front wheel, and then we'll see you at the master. Remove the cap, and we're going to top off our master cylinder. Top it off to the max line. Install the cap onto the master cylinder. Torque the wheels to 130 foot-pounds in a star pattern, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.